Hey, all my late but blooming babes. Welcome back to the channel. I am your late but blooming bestie, Dom, and I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you take something from it and it's not your last time. And if you are returning, welcome back. On this channel, of course, we discuss narcissistic personality disorder, the traits, and dealing with that when you're in a relationship, especially if you find yourself in one, tips and things to look out for to hopefully avoid those things, and just healing, growing, thriving, and everything in between after those type of toxic relationships. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, do all the things you're supposed to do to make YouTube do what it's supposed to do. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's get to today's topic. So what I wanted to discuss today is actually coming from a comment I had on one of my previous videos where the commenter was making a note that narcissistic people and toxic people or toxic people take your kindness as a weakness, which is true. They absolutely think that because you are kind, because you are nice, because you deal with them and put up with their crap for however long you do, that makes you weak. That's how they see it. They don't see you giving them chance after chance after chance. They don't see that as, oh, she's such a great person. He's such a great person. Let me straighten up. Let me get my thing together to make this thing or whatever we're doing or this relationship better. They don't think that way. They think you're weak. The more you let them get away with, the more they're going to keep pressing. So they absolutely do take your kindness as a weakness. But what I wanted to really press upon and make sure that you guys are aware of is that just because you find yourself with a narcissist, because the person went on to continue to say that, you know, kind people or whatever the case are weak people. And of course, weak people are easy prey for narcissists. I want to say that just because you find yourself with a narcissistic person or with a toxic person or dealing with that type of person, that does not make you weak. In fact, you're actually pretty strong, because those type of people typically target people who are fixers or people that they know can help them get to wherever they're trying to go. That's the type of person they go after. So you're not weak just because you found yourself in that situation. Now, what you do need to do is find your strength so that you can figure out how to get out of that situation, because ultimately that's the only way you're going to achieve the things you want to achieve. That's the only way you're going to grow and be able to do all the things you actually want to do. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do that if you decide to stay around this person. They are energy vampires. They're going to suck you dry. They are going to create obstacles so you cannot succeed, because they don't want you to be better than them. They want you to have all the resources so that they can drain those from you, but they don't want you to thrive and outgrow them, because once you outgrow them, you'll realize this is not something that I need to deal with. So just because you find out that, or you find yourself in this situation, it doesn't mean that you're a weak person or that you're, easy prey or whatever the case may be. You just happen to be a kind person. That's your heart. And again, your light happens to attract darkness. It is what it is. That's just the way of the universe. So yeah, don't feel that way about yourself. Don't get down on yourself because of that. Like I said, if you happen to find yourself in this situation, you do need to create an escape plan, a course of action, something to figure out how you can move on to the next stage of your life, because unfortunately, this is a chapter. Now, this chapter can be as short or as long as you want it to be, but this is just a chapter. This is not your end-all, be-all. You have so much more in store for you on the other side of this, but you need to figure out how to get there. Now, once you decide that that's what you're going to do, you have to stand on it and show your strength. That's how you show that you are not weak. You are actually very strong. You have to put that strength to use in order to grow and better yourself. So yeah. So even though they take that kindness for weakness, and they take that, you are willing to give them so many opportunities to get it right, or, to change their ways or whatever the case, show them that you are actually very strong and that you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with someone who puts you down, who makes you sad, who takes your kindness for weakness. You don't have to put up with that. That's not the type of person you are supposed to put up with. They're not going to put you in a position where you feel bad. They're not going to put you in a position to where you are losing things, because if you've been around that type of person, you have lost some things. Just think about it, right? So show your strength, stand on business, decide you're going to do what's best for you. Focus your energy that you are channeling into them onto yourself. And like I said, grow so that you can thrive and excel and elevate to that next stage of your life, because you can't take them with you. While you're trying to pull down to pull them up, they're trying to pull you down. So, which one are you going to do? So, quick video, super quick video actually. But I hope this helps. Hope you take something from it. And until the next video, guys, again, do all the things you're supposed to do so YouTube can do what it's supposed to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next video.